Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back to finally set up my sinking fund spread, as well as to stuff my sinking fund cash envelopes here with you all. As you guys may or may not know, if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you guys know that I like to keep most of my sinking funds in cash envelopes. So I have a variety of them in here, and I will be stuffing them with you guys like I mentioned in this video. Although I do keep most of my sinking funds in cash envelopes, I do have about, I think, 3 of them that I like to keep in an online savings account. And those would be categories like my emergency car payment, Christmas sinking fund, and I believe I have my Peru trip sinking fund, which is one that I've been saving money for quite some time. I also have a couple more stickers here that I'm going to be setting up the rest of my pages. I am doing this so late, which if you guys have not checked out my video for this budget spread, definitely go ahead and check it out. It should be the video before this one, or 2 videos before actually. And in this monthly budget setup, I do have a category for my sinking funds, which this month I'm going to be stuffing them with $924. And I believe I have my mock budget and other spreads here before I film videos, of course. So in total, I will be physically stuffing $799. So I believe the only category that's getting stuffed electronically would be my Christmas for $125. So I am first going to set up my sinking funds and transaction log spreads, which I like to set that up right after these two. I will go ahead and set up my weekly check-in pages, which I actually have to film this pretty soon in the next couple of days. But I'm going to go ahead and set it up right here. And I did go ahead and go with the paint strokes for my budget page, but I think I'm switching it up a little bit just because I really liked the colorway for the floral pattern that I offer in my shop. So I'm just going to go ahead and use these like so. Grab my sinking fund script. I just realized that I also have to film my April budget results, which the ending numbers for that video will be the beginning for this video. So the reason I like to get up all the budget videos that I get up on my channel is to really make sure and double check that the amounts are correct. And that's not to say that I don't make mistakes, because I feel like every now and then I will make a mistake, but it's nice to have you guys holding me accountable and letting me know that maybe a number's off. So that's the main reason that I like to film these videos, as well as I've been doing so for a long time, and it just feels like a routine for me that I wasn't so great at in the month of April, but that I'm definitely trying to get back into it in the month of May and with summer coming up as well. All right, and let's go ahead and go through all of my sinking funds. I like to write these out in alphabetical order. It's just the way that I go about things. The first one I have here is adventures. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last month, which was write out all of my categories, and then I'll go ahead and put my beginning and ending towards the end. I also have one for allowance, which I've mentioned this before on my channel, but this is where I put any leftover money that I have in my allowance cash envelopes for the month. This is kind of the little saving envelope for that. Then I have one for Amazon Prime, because I pay for my subscription annually. I have car maintenance. My emergency car payment, like I was talking about. So this, I'll go ahead and put a little A there because that is in my Ally online account. Then I have a category for car tags, so car registration. I have to pay that annually as well. Then I have Christmas, which is also in my online banking account once again. For clothing, it's so funny, I've actually been at 0 for 2 months in a row, or at the beginning of every month. I also have a category for my Costco membership, which I just got that membership in the month of January. So this would be for next January. I also have a category for date night, one for electricity. The reason I like to have electricity as a sinking fund is because I pay for this every other month. So it's not a monthly expense for me, and it just works out to save money in advance for this bill. Then I have an entertainment fund, a gifts sinking fund. I have one for medical, which I've been mentioning for months now that I've wanted to either do braces or some sort of aligners, and I'm not at the goal or the amount that I want to be in order to get those yet, which is completely fine. I could totally wait, but I'm almost there, so I'm really happy to be able to do those sometime soon. And the next category I have is miscellaneous. And then last but not least would be my Peru trip, which is one that has already been fully stuffed for a while now. So I'm thinking maybe towards the end of the year, probably for Christmas, I might end up going to Peru, and then I'll go ahead and use, of course, that fund for that trip. But as of now, it's just been there for over a year now, I feel. Which is completely fine. I'd rather have money saved for a trip than to be struggling once I do want to go to Peru. Now really quick, I'm just going to make my lines, which my planner's kind of chubby, so it's always kind of interesting when I make these lines. Okay, pretty good. Next one. Okay, next one. And then last one for the ending. Perfect. Okay, so those are my lines there. And now for beginning amounts, I am going to go ahead and fill these out except allowance, because that amount won't be there until I actually fill my week 1 check-in after my April budget results. So for adventures, I am beginning with $212 with 64 cents, and I'm going to be adding $250. This month, I plan on going to Vegas for the month of June. It was something that me and Paul had already planned for his birthday, so I definitely wanted to make sure and add some money in here. I will also go ahead and add some money in the month of June for food and fun things that we'll end up doing there, but this is probably going to cover the stay. So if you guys are wondering why there's a cent amount, I have been trying to be very exact with everything in my budget as of now, so whether that be sinking funds or cash envelopes. So if I'm buying things online, I'm making sure that I am writing down the exact cent. And of course, I'm not going to have the 64 cents with me. Those would essentially be in my bank account, if that makes any sense. So I will only have $212 in cash right now, and then if I, let's say, book a stay at a hotel, I'll go ahead and make sure to take it out of the 64 cents there. I'm hoping all of this makes sense, but it has been working out for me, so that's kind of why I wanted to do it. And although it has been a little bit more of a hassle, I will say, I want to be as exact as possible and as accurate as possible with my numbers. So that's the main reason I did that. I'm going to be leaving allowance blank like I mentioned, but so far I am beginning with $80 for Amazon Prime, and I add $20 in here every month. I believe this is due in June, which I have to pay, I think, $119. For car maintenance, I am beginning with $165, and I'll be adding $50 to this category. My emergency car payment has $373, and I will be adding anything. Car tags is beginning with $98, and every month I stuff this with 24. And this is not due until December, so I'm doing pretty good with that. Christmas, as of now, has $516 with 50 cents. And I stuffed this with 125, but this will be stuffed electronically, like I mentioned. Clothing is beginning with $0. And I'm going to be stuffing this with $100. I typically do 75, but I think since it's getting closer to summer, and since I will be going on trips like Vegas and Cancun in August, I want to make sure to already start buying things for vacations. I don't really have clothing for that, so I thought that I would give myself $25 more this month, see how that goes. I also have been buying a couple of bathing suits. I know I bought some last month, and just stuff that I don't typically buy on a monthly basis. I thought that I would use the $100 for, so that's what I'm doing for now. But typically I do 75 for clothing. Costco is beginning with 20, and I'm going to be adding $5. Date night has 40, and I'm not going to be adding anything this month. I think 40 is okay. For electricity, I have $314, and I do have a payment for this month. So since I have more than one payment here, I'm more than certain about it. I'm not going to be stuffing this cash envelope this month. I really just wanted to focus and prioritize other ones like adventures, since I know that I'm going to be going on a trip, as well as clothing. I think those are the main ones. Oh, and gifts, because I have so many birthdays, guys. I didn't realize how many birthdays I actually had, but I have had quite a bit, and I still will have I think like 3, if not more, this month. So yeah, I wanted to prioritize those instead. For entertainment, I am starting with 0, and I'm going to be stuffing this category with $60. Just because that summer is approaching, I want to do more fun stuff. Like I believe the Orange County Fair, which is a fair around here in Southern California, is coming back. So I want to definitely save some money for tickets to the fair, stuff that I might end up doing there. So I definitely want to make sure that the entertainment fund is getting stuffed every month now. Gifts, I am beginning with 0. Again, so many zeros here. And I'm going to be stuffing this with $175, which I'm hoping is enough, but we will see. I actually was over budget on gifts for last month. Medical is beginning with $254 with 61 cents, and I'm going to be adding $75. I think I will be able to get my aligners. I was talking about a company that I keep seeing on TikTok, which is Bite. I'm still looking into that company, and I might end up just doing that since it's, I think, the easiest way to go about it. I've seen a lot of people do that, so I think I might end up getting it next month, if not the month after that. Now for miscellaneous, I am beginning with $5.20, and I'm going to be stuffing this with $40. And then last but not least, we have my Peru trip, which I have $1,200 saved in this, and this has not gotten stuffed and will not get stuffed for a while. So now that I have all of that filled out, I'm going to go ahead and add all of my numbers to make sure that they equal to the 924. So I have 250, 20, 50, 24, 125, 100, 5, 60, 175, 75, and 40. Yes, that equals to the 924, so we are all good here. I'm not going to total anything up since I am missing some numbers for allowance, but everything adds up, so now I can go ahead and move on to the cash envelope stuffing part of this video. I have all of my cash here ready to go. Let me see, let me count it just to make sure. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 750, 770, 780, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, and 99. So we have $799 that I will be stuffing, and just arrange all the money like so. So let's see. I'm going to separate everything. So I'm going to put $100 here. Then the 50s right here, 20s, oops, right here, I have 110, 5, and some dollar bills. Let me actually move these a little bit to the side. I hope that works. The first cash envelope I'm going to be stuffing is Adventures. This will be getting $250, so I think I'm going to take $250. So, and this already has $212, I believe. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. For 61, 2. So 462 with 64 cents. For Adventures, and this is how this looks in the back. I think I mentioned this last month, but I have so many cash envelopes in this one clear binder that I think I need another one. So I might end up getting another one. Next, for Amazon Prime, that will be getting $20. So now I think I have 100. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100 for Amazon Prime. Next, for car maintenance, this will be getting $50. I'm not sure if I should do like the whole 50. I might just end up doing that. So 50. And also I have a lot of like smaller bills, so maybe I might end up switching the smaller bills for bigger ones in the future, because I know this one's kind of getting a little bit chunky. But let's see, we have now 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 200, 210, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So 215 for car maintenance. It's actually really funny. I don't think I've mentioned this. I don't think I mentioned this in my budget video, but I actually have not been using my car. My dad has been borrowing it because he's been fixing his car. So I've been carless for about like 2+ weeks. So I think I'll be getting it back next week, but yeah, I just thought I would mention that since I just thought about my car. And for car tags, I'm doing $24. So let's see, is this the 4? Yeah, so we have 21, 2, 3, and 4 going to car tags. And this one's another one that's getting chubby since I always stuff it with about $24. So now this envelope has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So 122. Some card tags. Yeah, this one's chunky. Still pretty good. So next would be clothing, which has been begging for some cash to be stuffed in there. Let's see. Clothing is going to be getting $100, so let's do I don't know if I should do the whole 100. Okay, so let's do 20, 40. Go, so it's 50, 70, 90, and 100 for clothing. So next is Costco, which is going to be getting 5. And so far I have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So date night is not going to be getting anything, and neither is electricity. This one's very chunky already, but entertainment will be getting $60. Let's do a couple of these. So 3 of these. That's 20, 40, 60 for entertainment. So gifts is going to be getting 175. So let's take a couple of these. So it's 150, 70, and 5, which are definitely needed for this month. So gifts. Medical is going to be getting 75. So again, here we have 50, 70, and 5. And in here I should have 254. Let's see. So many bills, okay. Let's see, that is 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 270, 290, 310, 315, 320, 325, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So 329 in here. Medical, yeah, I think I should be able to do it by next month. I just want to make sure to have a pretty good amount of money before I start, just so that I don't make it a monthly bill that I have to pay for in my monthly view, but rather I can just take it out of my medical sinking fund. And then miscellaneous will be getting the last 20s here, which is 40. I think I have like $5 in here. Yeah, so now I have 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 45 with the 20 cents in my account there. So that is going to be pretty much it. I am now going to fix my cash envelopes here, so then that way I can close this, but I definitely think that I need a new one. So I might end up getting another one, or maybe even a colorful one like I've seen all over YouTube right now. But with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, please do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already. I am also interested to know which sinking fund you use the most, so make sure to comment down below your most favorite sinking fund, just because I always get ideas from you guys to add a new sinking fund to my categories here. So go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, and hopefully I will get to see you guys on my next video. Bye guys!